Okay, so this is like part two rambling about that. But anyways, I'm pretty sure they kept like pulling in front of me and not like going back behind me, like you would think a car has to do in order to pull in front of you again and stuff. I couldn't see my rear view. Um, at least not the main one because I turned my car and my fucking Cadillac SUV into like a mobile cabin and stuff that you couldn't see out it. Um, and okay, so we played that game for a while. And okay, I think that was actually after the Walmart. Not sure, but okay. So what happened after that is I pulled off into an area, just an area. I was gonna go take a nap over here because the Walmart didn't feel safe. I'm thinking that's the progression of the story there. And then so I was just pulling off in the, I guess I pulled off in this middle of nowhere ghetto and stuff because, or at least something was trying to act like that. Okay, so I go flying off the freeway into this ghetto and find an alley to park in just to sleep in overnight. And I instantly like realized like something's up here. You know why? Because two of the white cars that were following me were already parked in that alley. And cars like this, I don't think they have nice cars like that in this area. And all three of our cars look way out of place in this area. And then, and they were like lined up too. Like one was lined up facing that way, and one was lined up facing that way, and I was parked in the middle of them. And then, so well, I'm like paranoid. That was seven white cars that was just playing games with me on the freeway. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm gonna die. If I'm gonna die, whatever. Like, who cares? Um, let's just hope for the best that they're friendly and they're just not telling me who they are or something. So I wasn't going to be able to sleep anyways at this point. No, I didn't know what was going on. So I got out of my car and like walked around and stuff, walked around the neighborhood and like yeah, then I mean the neighborhood had like some prostitutes and maybe some crackheads, but I was like thinking like, is this the people in the car? Because the people in the car weren't in their cars anymore. The white cars didn't have people in them anymore. So I'm like, what are they like shapeshifters or something? Or they? And one of the people I spoke like, because I spoke with these people as I walked around the block. One of them said something like off color for real. That was like kind of like saying things, regarding the situations I've been dealing with. And so I walked around the block, and then I was gonna try to get some sleep, but I could hear there was someone over on the other side of the fence, like playing around and stuff. I think one of those people said like, "This is the wrong area for you to be in, dude." Like, I think that's what they said, and that wasn't that person playing around at the fence. I know that, but I'm not gonna like sit there and go to sleep if I'm hearing someone at the fence right beside me and stuff. So I left that area, and then I traveled on to a hotel up north to park in the parking lot there. I got like a couple hours sleep, and they come out like, you can't sleep here. It's like, man, and guess who came out to tell me I can't sleep? There are people who look like the people who've been following me and stuff. Imagine that. Boy, I was so surprised at this point in time to see that happen again and 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 again. I mean, by the time I hit where the riots was going, I was so surprised to see the city filled with that, and then people like running the riots and the producers producer looking people there looking like that too. I'm so surprised these days. I mean, I was surprised at first traveling the states, like seeing that over and over. It's like, hey, you populate the states, but you say Europeans do, and I'm not even seeing any Europeans. So, man, that was like the only surprise on that situation. After that, I kind of expected it to happen every time. I mean, I guess I should have. My whole life has been like just one group of people in it and stuff. I mean, I've literally been blocked from being around Asians or black people and stuff. Like, I physically pushed away in some circumstances. I shouldn't have been surprised at all, but definitely not by that time. And so, yeah, that was kind of, you know, I was traveling on like a couple hours sleep after that, so I probably don't have any memory of what happened in the next few hours and stuff. There's probably more stuff. I think that's when the fires, when I reached the fires and stuff, and then like the next day, dealing with some people acting all weird, and I'm telling them, stop stalking me, and dealing with cops, and then dealing with cops in some weird ass situation on top of that. And then the fires are there, and then the whole sky is like blood red, and so you can't see the sky anymore, and it's just fire. You actually can't see fire, it's just blood red sky. Um, and then there's more stuff after that, too. People like some dude who was acting like a homeless dude on the edge of the fucking. I think someone had already talked to me at the store I stopped to and said weird shit, and then um, I mean, the homeless acting dude, the dude on the corner who you might have thought was a homeless dude begging for change. He didn't beg for nothing from me, I don't think. He just said, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what did you just say? What did you just ask for and stuff? And it's like, how do you know I asked for anything? What the hell are you doing? Who the hell are you? How do you know I asked for anything? I didn't ask for nothing, bro. Like, you answer my questions and stuff. Okay, I'm not answering questions anymore and stuff. It's time for other people to start answering questions about what the hell is going on. I'm pretty freaking open. I make some songs about it, make some videos about it. I go around, hang it on a sign, and shout it at people, and take the megaphone. I'm pretty open. How come these other people? Oh, I think what happened is that the day I went and found another place even further north to actually sleep a little longer, and then I woke up and then there was a plate of food on my car. I like parked out here in the middle of nowhere and stuff, and then there's a plate of food on my car and stuff, and I think there's like a couple kids running up. There's like kids running up, put it on my car, and I'm like, who the hell are you and stuff, and they got scared, and that's like one day, I think. I'm either explaining to you 2 days and kind of blurring it together, but I'm thinking that was one day because that day I didn't really get sleep very well because of all the stuff that was happening, feeling, being pushed out, being literally pushed out of the hotel parking lot after I got like 2 hours of sleep. Um, Man, yeah, that was like one day, 1 or 2 days learning together. And yeah, I mean, that's not even a full day. I'm explaining. Uh, Maybe it is like a day and a half because I'm starting at like 6 p.m. or something on the first part of the story, and I'm not sure where I ended up. Though, like I said, 2 hours sleep. Like, who knows? Like, what happened? Like after I had to leave that area, kind of blurry and stuff.